I drifted more into language than into reviewing books quite recently, and so I thought I could have a comeback and start with one of my favorite novels of Dan Brown. Actually, the order of the series goes like this: first Angels and Demons, and the Da Vinci Code. It takes only the second place. It is the second of Robert Langdon series, and of course, it is a controversial novel. And it was shot as a movie, and that was controversial too. And it was banned in several countries, and you will get to know why. Through this novel, Dan Brown shares many facts and fictional ideas also. Before getting into the novel, we'll get to know about Leonardo da Vinci. Many of the pieces of art created by Leonardo da Vinci have been discussed elaborately in this novel, like Mona Lisa, The Last Supper, The Vitruvian Man, and The Virgin of Rocks. You know one thing, Leonardo da Vinci was literally called a corpse digger by the people of his own time. And you know one thing, he learned human anatomy for the purpose of his art, and dissecting human bodies was prohibited at his time. And in those days, it was considered unconventional also. But now his controversial drawings and studies are considered the most significant contribution to the field of art and science. Dan Brown also has discussed about the divine proportion or the golden ratio, which was discovered by the Greeks in olden times. Now let me come to the main aspect which has been discussed in this novel, that is the possibility of Jesus Christ having a bloodline through Mary Magdalene. Don't you think it's controversial? It has also been said by Dan Brown that there is a secret society called the Priory of Sion that protects the secret of Jesus Christ's bloodline as well as the bloodline itself. When I was a child, I was brought up by a Christian institution, and in my catechism classes, I was told that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute, and so many support that even till date, but there is no supporting evidence for that in the Holy Bible. Many older organizations like the Priory of Sion and the Knights Templar are discussed very clearly in this novel. Consider this an intro to the review of the novel, and the storyline would follow this.